Welcome to BBC School News Report from Cranwood School. I am James.
And I'm Lily. We are reporting about the problems in Zimbabwe and how the residents are being treated. We are interested in human rights, which the people in Zimbabwe are not getting.
The President in Zimbabwe is Robert Mugabe. He is hated because he is burning down houses and taking away people's farms, which has killed hundreds of people.
The government says the moves are to cut crime, but some people claim they are actually a punishment for the people in those areas who voted against Mr. Mugabe in recent elections.
We go to our first reporters, Amira and Alicia, who are reporting about women, children and health.
Amira and I have been investigating why women in Zimbabwe are often poorer than men. Many people in Zimbabwe are very poor, but the poorest in the country are women. Amira will now explain why women are so badly affected in Zimbabwe. Women are poorer than men for a number of reasons. Firstly, many girls don't get married before the age of 18, so they don't finish their education as they have to leave to look after their husband. Secondly, when their husband dies, they often are not allowed any of the money or land they have left behind. The increase in poverty in Zimbabwe caused by President Mugabe means more women are suffering. A third of women interviewed by charity Womankind said they have been beaten up by their husbands and half are not allowed to go to work. Also, a fifth of married men have more than one wife. This means that any money the husband may bring home has to be shared amongst 2, 3, 4, even 5 different wives and their children. This practice of having lots of wives could also cause disease to spread more quickly. To find out how you can help women in Zimbabwe, wait till the end of the report. Thanks for listening. I'm Alicia and I'm Amira.
Hello, my name is Charlotte and I've been investigating why thousands of people are dying of incurable disease in Zimbabwe. Prime Minister Gordon Brown has announced that the cholera attack in Zimbabwe should be treated as an international emergency. Cholera is a disease that is caused by drinking dirty water. It causes people to have severe vomiting, stomach pains and dehydration. If left untreated, it can cause death. However, if diagnosed, it's relatively easy to treat with medicine. Despite the fact that it's easily treated, thousands of people have died of it in Zimbabwe over the last year. Tanya Marie will now explain why so many people died of this disease.
Firstly, President Mugabe's government is very disorganised and there isn't enough clean water for everyone, so people are forced to drink dirty water. Secondly, the government has failed to maintain the water and sanitation systems, so once clean, water is now being infected by waste. Thirdly, the government has refused to spend money on medicine as it denies there is a problem. Fourthly, many of the doctors in Zimbabwe have gone on strike because they are paid very poorly. They cannot even afford the medicine they badly need. Lastly, it is tradition in Zimbabwe that when a person dies, they are taken back to their home before they are buried. Their relatives may touch or kiss the dead body to say goodbye. This spreads the infection.
Gordon Brown and many charities like Private Relief are trying desperately to raise money to send doctors and medicine to help treat these diseases. This can be very difficult as President Mugabe often refuses to let charity workers into the country. At the end of this report, we will tell you how you can help people of Zimbabwe.
Hi, my name is James.
And my name is Ben.
And we are reporting on HIV and AIDS in Zimbabwe.
Whilst President Mugabe celebrated his 85th birthday with a £500,000 party, most of the people in his country will be dead by 35. Zimbabwe has one of the highest number of people with HIV in the world.
1 in 7 people have HIV, with a new person becoming infected every 3 minutes. That is 565 new HIV infections a day. The average life expectancy in Zimbabwe is 34 years old and expected to be as low as 30 by 2011. In Britain, our average life expectancy is almost 3 times that of Zimbabwe at 82 years. Ben and myself are going to explain why HIV is such a problem in Zimbabwe.
Firstly, lack of money means that the government and people cannot afford medicine to help deal with the symptoms of HIV. Secondly, President Mugabe has not done much to help stop the spread of HIV. It took him years to even recognise there was a problem, and even now he will not spend much money on preventing and treating the problem.
Thirdly, there is a lot of discrimination against people with HIV, so people do not get tested and may spread the disease further.
HIV in Zimbabwe has caused many problems, making the country get poorer and poorer. Zimbabwe has the highest level of orphan children in the world. Children's parents are dying of AIDS, leaving them without parents and a home. Children are then forced to live on the streets and drop out of school. This means that if they survive to adulthood, they will not be able to get a good job because they cannot read or write.
Farms are also being abandoned because the farmers are dying, so not enough food is being grown, causing people to starve.
Also, HIV and AIDS can affect anyone, so doctors are dying, teachers are dying, nurses are dying, farmers are dying, charity workers are dying, so people that could help fight the disease have died before they could make a difference.
Despite these grim statistics, there are charities that are trying to tackle the problem to supply medicine, education on prevention of HIV and AIDS, and homes for orphan children. At the end of the report, we will tell you how you could help HIV or AIDS victims in Zimbabwe.
I am Lauren and I am here with Ashley and Elijah, and I am going to tell you how the money you raised during COVID relief will help Zimbabwe.
Some of the money raised will go to the Zimbabwe Trust. This charity helps victims of torture in Zimbabwe with medical care and counselling. It also trains doctors and nurses to specially deal with victims of violence to ensure that they recover from their injuries and go back to a normal life.
As we have already heard, women are the poorest group in Zimbabwe. The £1 million raised will go to Womenkind worldwide. Womenkind supplies women with the free legal advice to help them fight discrimination in addition to free medical services advice. Charities also fight women greater equality and status in their country.
£1 million will go to the Homeless International. There are thousands of homeless people in Zimbabwe who have been forced to live on the streets because of poverty and the government burning down their houses. The charity lends people money so they can buy and land and build their own houses. They also provide money to build proper sanitation facilities for clean water.
Lastly, as we have already heard, Zimbabwe has the highest rate of HIV in the world. Charities such as Health Worldwide provide money for the medicine and care for the many children left orphaned and homeless through the death of their parents from AIDS.
If you want to find out how you can donate to Comic Relief, we will tell you after.